Hello, this is me. I'm going to tell you the story of how I learned to do hard work and help stay focused and grateful. My story begins in South Africa. Me and my family are about to go to the countryside. I'm about to go onto the bus and I'm saying my goodbyes to my friends. Why? I definitely know that grandma has no internet. The drive to the countryside was quite long but nice. I slept for the most part. I slept almost the whole trip. I wake up later on deep at night and my mom shakes me awake. We get our luggage and my mom calls my uncle to come and fetch us. It was a long wait, around 15 minutes. When he finally arrives, we pile into the truck, exhausted. We arrive at my grandma's place, exhausted. The next day, my grandmother wakes me up and tells me to join my cousins in the fields. Reluctantly, I get up and join them. Being the so-called city cousin, I'm usually laughed at by them and called a bit sophisticated. But luckily, grandma thinks I can still be a great help around the area. I really love my family and all, but working in the fields saps so much energy. At first I did not like it, but after some time I start to enjoy it. The view from here looks very beautiful and colorful. Later on, me and my cousins go in to have some food. We have fun and talk about stories, and I hear their stories about how school is when they go around. I look at the way they live and the way I live, and I see a big difference. I learn to appreciate, for the most part, what I have. And I learn hard work comes in many great areas. Sadly, all good things don't last long. I find myself a few weeks later packing my bags going back to the city. The drive back, surprisingly, I felt rather bored. I missed the quietness, and when I got back to the city, I just wanted to feel that calm, peaceful area again. I learned that hard work comes in many different areas and to be responsible. I learned that trying new things was not bad and that it can help me be a better person for tomorrow. It's amazing what you can learn when you change your perspective.
When I was in Ireland, I could not speak a single word of English, and I was picking up words, but I would not say them right. I'll say way wrong, a lot, way different than what they're saying. I went over and just started doing hand signs, and they were really confused, and they were just sitting there what is he saying? And then my mother came over just to tell them what I was saying, so she translated it for me, and I was finally starting to play with them, but they still couldn't understand me when I was telling them to pass, because I just kept doing other hand signs. When I went play with kids in the playground when I was in school, it was really difficult. I was just copying things from the board. I did not understand what the teacher was telling me, so I would be getting in a lot of trouble, and I would just be sitting there not understanding what she's saying to me, and I just think that she's yelling, and that's all I thought of it, and I was just kept writing things down. And then when she asked me, what are you doing, I was just still sitting there, and then she checked my copy and she was okay, when I was in school, there was this also another kid that spoke Arabic, so I had to go to him every while. I need to talk to people and tell them what I wanted to say. I felt I was bothering him, because I would go every 5 minutes just to ask him, what does that mean, or how do I say this. He'll translate it to me for what I'm saying. The first word I picked up was leaf. I don't know why, it was just really random, but I picked up the first word. I did not understand, and I was just saying leaf to people, and they were just sitting there what are you saying? Leaf? Where? I kept saying to people that this entire thing, I was just trying to say if I could play to people. And at the end of it, my first sentence was, "Can I play?" And it just felt amazing because I could actually start playing with people and they'll understand what I'm saying when I said, "Can I play?" And like, I thought that was like really cool and stuff.
India, the Taj Mahal, curry, Bollywood, the massive population, poverty, Gandhi. That's not what the real India is. People think we always wear saris, khagras, lehenga cholis, but that's not the truth. We also wear Western clothes like you guys. It's not like we always wear saris. We only wear saris on festivals and all kind of things. Do you guys wear tuxedos every day of the week? People think everyone in India is poor, but that's not the truth. Let me show you the other side. People like Ratan Tata, Mukesh Ambani, Aditya Birla also exist in India. And don't forget about the middle class population. People think we can't speak English in India, but that's not true. English is one of the official language in India, and now I am also speaking English. I am also an Indian. We have like 22 official languages and English is one of them. We didn't suffer centuries of British oppression for nothing. We invented zero. And where do you think yoga is from? So many times people think I'm from Pakistan. It's a separate country. India and Pakistan kind of made a point about it. People think we drink water straight from the rivers. But wait a minute, we have a lot of water purifiers. So do you still think India is just about curry? Okay, I'm done.
Why am I like this? Why am I not like other girls? Why can't I be beautiful? Why aren't you wearing the clothes I bought for you? 'Cause it doesn't fit me.
Hi, this is me, currently in Ireland, but it hasn't always been like this. Let's turn back the clock to 2015. It was January at around 8 p.m. My mom pulled me aside and told me that we might be traveling for the first time, and at this point, the clock started ticking. I was excited, but not sure if it was really gonna happen, so I just waited. 4 months to go. Nothing much really happened, but I did notice my dad started packing, and I wondered why we weren't. 3 months to go. At this point, it was confirmed we were finally traveling. I was told my dad is traveling prior to us, but I was told to keep it a secret. 2 months to go. 1 month to go. 12 p.m. Day of flight. There was panic in the house, and my aunties and uncles were helping us pack last minute things. We were getting dressed at this point. I was so excited I couldn't help it. We were at the airport. My aunties and uncles are with us, all crying. It was a confusing day. 4 p.m. in the plane. Now, as much as I know flying is safe, I was still 8, and I was scared and excited at the same time. When we got to the runway, I got an adrenaline rush and clenched my fist before we took off. And with that, we were gone.
खुशी बड़ा खुशी बड़ा उठ खुशी बड़ा.
So, who do you think that cute baby is? That's me. My name is Khushi and I'm from India, as you guys can see it. India is in Asia and we speak 22 plus languages. Actually, officially 22, but there are more. So don't get confused. Yes, I wear a lot of traditional dresses. But do you forget that? I can wear every dress I want to. Growing up was really fun in India because I had many religious people around me. Not only my religion, many religions. So that That gives me more knowledge of people. That's what I think. So, let's start with my story where I learned about some of the history. So, what do you think Indian history will be? Only British? No, let's start from the starting. The Mauryan Empire, Mughal Empire, Gupta Empire, Delhi Sultanate, Maratha Empire, Kushan Empire, and so many more empires. So, after the empires, the British rule came in. What do you think happened after that? Divide and rule, of course. The British came in, did many positive changes, did many negative changes. You guys know what happened, right? Just like the Irish, the Indians were also struggling with the British. The empires ended, democracy came in. But before the democracy totally came in, we had a big partition. India-Pakistan partition. It was a disaster. It was tumultuous. But let's not talk about it in detail. But I want to tell you guys one detailed thing. I am from India and not from Pakistan. Please get that straight. So this is how I liked history. My story doesn't end here. I like being alone a lot. Growing up with a lot of people, I like spending time with myself more. So here I am, sitting in Ireland and enjoying my alone time. So you know who these 7 guys are, right? The legendary BTS. So what do you guys think about our stories? Everyone has something or the other thing to be sad about. But rather just keep a smile on a face and go with the flow. I'm kinda sure everything is gonna be fine one day.